to our team night with Extreme Stars and Dream Catchers. My name is Jessica Gordon, and this is
Amy Gardner.
welcome. So this is really laid back. It's our fun night, and we want to celebrate you guys. But not only that, we want to give you guys a few tips to help you build your business this month as well. So I have a little tip that I want to share with you guys, something that I tried this week, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to let them know how I dated a party. You guys excited to know how I did that? It's actually a virtual party, right? So what I did was, remember those coupons that we did? I think they were last week or the week before. We had a voucher and the coupon. This is just what I have left over right now. So what I did, instead of mailing it, I went back to my host that hosted last year in June. And I said, hey, for host appreciation, June is my host appreciation month. And you were one of my previous hosts in June. And I am offering a summer soiree. Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, this really cool name. I thought it sounded so fancy. So I had to use it, right? And that's what I put on here too. So I was offering that for my hosts as appreciation, as well as the $50, I think it was the $50 surprise pack with the voucher. And I gave them 2 dates that I have open, and they messaged me back and picked a date. So I highly recommend and challenge you, if you've been here for a year and you've held parties, to go back to your previous host and let them know that you're doing a host appreciation. It could just be for the whole year. And just date them all in June, okay? Have a big month, all right? And then get those 2 datings from them for those really cool June host rewards that we have as well, okay? So that's my tip for today. And then I think Amy has a little tip as well.
Awesome. So, we are going to have you guys make your iStory. All right. So, and Jessica got some really amazing tips for us to do that. All right. So there are, it's a little bit different from when my eyes are watering. Don't mind me because I'm tired. But anyway, it happens, right? So, when I first joined, we were told, to say this, this, and this. But there's a new way of building our iStories. All right. So it is sharing your background, what you didn't like about it, the solution you found for what you didn't like about it, right? And then how you feel about your future. So so I joined 10 years ago, and before I joined, I was a stay-at-home mom, and my husband and I we're doing, we're doing well, for me just being at home and us having 2 little kids. But my daughter started doing dance, and when she started doing dance, I was like, okay, so I need to bring in some money to help pay for these things, because we're starting to get into extra activities. So I found Tupperware, and at first I wasn't sure about it because I hated talking in front of people, and that was not me. Like, I was super shy, very to myself. Like, I'm not shy when I'm with my friends, but to get me to go up to somebody or get me to talk in front of people, it was not something that I enjoyed doing, and I was scared, but what I found was doing it more and more, and holding something, like my note cards, because I would go to these parties and I was scared to death standing in front of people talking. So holding on to those note cards, it was kind of like my security, my security blanket. So using that and using these different tools, because Tupperware, we bring you in, right? And it's your own business, but you're not by yourself. So, and we have so many people here to help us. And with those tools, I was able to talk in front of people, and look at me now. I can talk in front of all of you and I'm fine, right? But and my future, I look forward to helping more people like me, and maybe other stay-at-home moms, or someone that needs, needs some extra money, or maybe they just want a discount, or some friends. I look forward to helping them and bringing them in. So that is and I'm just excited. So That was my little I story, right? And so our we have a challenge for you, right, Jessica?
Yes. So I'm going to read mine real quick to give them another. I wrote mine out as well.
Oh,
so
yes,
I'll
yes,
put it
yes.
out.
Thank you.
So like Amy said, your background, what you didn't like about it, solution that you found, and how you feel about your future. All right. So they recommend like 90 seconds or less. All right. If you're talking about it, or if you're writing it out in sentences, like 2 or 3 sentences. Okay. And what we're going to do, like Amy said, we're going to challenge you. So you're going to take a selfie of yourself or a picture of you holding Tupperware or something. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be that, but some kind of picture of you. And this is what I put. I said before Tupperware, I was a medical technologist who felt unappreciated and underpaid. What I have found with Tupperware is the no limit to my income and the ability to make my own schedule, which was really important to me for a few reasons of being a medical technologist, like I said. So I know a lot of people probably feel like they're underpaid for what kind of work they do, and maybe the strenuous of a schedule from, I mean, some people still have to work 9 to 5. I know some people work at home 9 to 5 and it's very stressful. They have to stay in their office and they're not allowed to talk to their family. Although it's a stay-at-home job, it's not really like freedom to do whatever they want. All right, so I'm just kind of explaining a little bit about why I put what I put. Okay, so you have to listen to those things too when you're talking to people and you're interviewing them, listening to the reason of why this business would be a great solution for them. Okay. So the ability to make my own schedule, right, around my busy family life. I'm in control of how much money I make and when I work. And I just absolutely love that about Tupperware. Okay, so like 2 to 3 sentences, and that's all. And somebody is going to relate to your story. Now, if you're listening to somebody and they're sharing with you the reason why they need an extra income and you feel like, I can't relate to that, I don't know if I can help them. Sure, you can, because what's great about Tupperware and about all of our entire champion team is that we all have a different story. All right. So when you're listening to somebody and you're listening to why Tupperware would be a great thing for them, for their family, or even for a single person, you have to listen, because there's somebody's story out there that you can relate to. And that's what that Tupper Talk of Champion is for too, because there's lots of interviews in there. There's a lot of people sharing, and that's a great tool for you guys to grab. It's public. And then if you're listening to them and you've seen a video or a live and you're like, oh my gosh, do you have 5 minutes? I have something for you to watch, and you wait for them to reply and they say, sure. So when I send this video to you, it's only 5 minutes long, and I expect you to watch it by tomorrow at 5 p.m. Is this correct? So have that conversation with them, make them accountable to it, to let them know that you're going to reach out to them. All right. So we have lots of tools out there, but first thing we're going to do is work on that I story. All right. So the challenge is those 4 parts, and we're going to take a few minutes here because this is 30 minutes, and then we're gonna do some recognition afterwards, but like maybe 5 minutes. It didn't take me long to write that. So those 4 parts, I'm going to type them, or Amy can type them in the chat. And all you have to do is put 1, write your little sentence out. 2, write your little thoughts out. 3, write your thoughts out. 4, write your thoughts out. Then make it like a sentence, like you're talking to somebody. Okay. And then we're going to use that for something here in just a second. So, oh, she already did it. See, there you go. So we're going to take like 5 minutes. I'm going to put some music on. Do not leave, because we still have recognition and gifts to give away. And we can't wait to hear what you guys say. And we'll have a little bit of openness. It's a safe zone here, guys. So feel free to share it, or you could type it in the chat and we can read them out loud for you. Okay, so go ahead and start. So we'll say at like 9:20. Does that sound good, Amy?
Yep.
9:20. All right. So I am going to share my music again. That way we have some music to listen to while we are writing our I story. Yay!
So crazy right now. Most incredibly, it's your girl, Ree. It's your boy, Young. You ready? History in the making. Part 2. So crazy right now.
I look 'cause they're so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more dancing so quietly. Who we think he is? Look at what you did to me. Tennis shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. It's the way that you know what I thought I knew. It's the beat that my heart gets when I'm with you. But I still don't understand just how you look and do what no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love.
Young Hov, y'all know when the flow is loco. Young B and the ROC. OG, big homie, the one and only. Stick bony, but the pockets are fat like Tony. Soprano, the rock handle like Ben X2. I shake phonies, man, you can't get next to. The genuine article, I do not sing though. I sling though, if anything, I bling yo. Star like Ringo, war like a Greensboro wreck. You crazy, bring your whole set. Jay-Z in the range, crazy in the range. They can't figure him out, they like, hey, is he insane? Yes, sir, I'm cut from a different cloth. My texture is the best firm chinchilla. I've been dealing in chain smokers. How you think I got the name over? I've been realer, the game's over. Fall back young, ever since I made the change over to platinum, the game's been a rap one.
Got me looking so crazy, my baby. I'm not myself lately. I'm foolish. I don't do this. I've been playing myself, baby. I don't care. 'Cause your love's not the best of me, and baby you're making a fool of me. You got me sprung, and I don't care who sees. 'Cause baby you got me so crazy, baby. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love.
All right, time's up. If you didn't finish, it's okay. You can still work on it. And for those of you that finished, who would like to share? You can even type it in the chat if you like. Who wants to
We
share?
will.
Yay, go ahead, Joni.
Okay, now I don't know if this ended up too long, but we were kind of speaking from both of us
Okay.
because we do this together. So I'm a preschool teacher and David is a truck driver. We wanted something to do together for fun, some extra money, and for me to learn how to cook. David was doing all the cooking and we struggled financially, so we needed money for bills and fun added in. We joined Tupperware and now I cook and love it, and I'm pretty good at it. We also are able to take care of some bills and have so much fun in our kitchen. We want to help other families find easy solutions, cooking together, and maybe even learn how to cook if they haven't yet, and to save money.
Love that.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
A little, so,
A
and then
little
add,
long, right? I'm always so long-winded. I struggle with that.
I mean, it depends on if you're talking, if you're if you're live and you're talking, then no, it's not too long, you know, but if
Okay.
you're writing it out, then how many sentences is that written out?
Quite a few.
Fix up the whole front page.
And when we did our first home party, we actually shared the same I story and everybody was able to relate to it. But we
That's
spoke
awesome.
it
Mhm.
Yes.
and it felt very natural, like, because it wasn't written down. We just like naturally shared about ourselves to these people and they all could relate. But writing it out and reading it off of paper feels so awkward to me.
Mhm.
So, yeah. But if I were to write it out like on Facebook, I know I'd have to shorten it.
Yeah.
So,
And don't let it make you feel awkward reading off of something, you know? It's
Yeah.
fine.
okay.
Lots of people do it. I mean, I did it for a long time. I still do it. Except, well, kinda. But you just can't see it. See
Yeah.
my notes.
When we did the home party, we didn't use cheat sheet or note cards or anything. We just wung it.
Yeah.
She didn't take any of the extra stuff. You know, we learned through you guys on how to do some of this stuff. So we didn't do note cards or anything.
I had a list made out of all the things that we needed to do. It's kind of like the agenda for the night in my
Mhm.
phone, and I would check it off as we went. But actually demoing and talking about the products and about why we joined Tupperware, none of that was scripted.
Right.
So we kind of did some scripted and some unscripted, but I'm
Awesome.
like, when we just like talk about our I story, it seems very, it's like organic. Like we know how to just talk.
Yeah. And it should
I
be,
know
you
how to
know,
talk
like
a
it's your
lot.
story. So it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
good. And what a little tip at the end, like when you're saying it to somebody,
yes.
add in there a question at the end.
Okay.
So you are getting, what is it? It's the, I can't
Call
think
to
right now.
action.
Yeah, call to action. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right, cool.
Perfect. Awesome.
Thank
Yay,
you.
Jody.
Thanks.
And David. Who's next? Anyone else want to share?
Hey, Chrissy, welcome. I thought Lisa got knocked off. She might. She must have some bad internet tonight. Lisa, did you want to share? Anyone else? Going once,
Oh,
going
she
twice.
was-
Lisa. Oh, she did. Let me get it here. All right, this is Lisa. I was hosting a party to help a friend. I joined Tupperware for the discount products because I soon became addicted to it. Was such a versatile product that I wanted to share with others. I got to meet people all over the country and share the love with them. It got me out of my shell, helping other families and saving money in my home. Awesome. I love it.
That's awesome.
Elijah goes, same with you. You see how we can relate to all these, right? There's always a little bit of something. But we would never know that if you didn't share. So it's important to make sure you guys are sharing your I story, because somebody out there is definitely going to be able to relate to that. Yeah. All right. Anybody else want to share? I know Elijah's excited too here. Huh? I need you to write a little I story of why you love mommy being with Tupperware.
I just said, didn't I?
All right.
Yeah, that's good. I have a little tip for you guys.
Okay.
Now when you're talking to people and you know, you hear all of our I stories all the time, and maybe someone that you're talking to, you're not
You want to share?
they don't relate to you. You can use somebody else's story, all right, and be like, well, you know, Jessica started because she needed a discount, you know, she really loved this stuff. Or so you don't have to, you know, you can come in and just get it for the discount. Or Joni started, or I know somebody who started because she didn't know how to cook, you know, so and you can learn how to cook. And actually it's funny because the person that brought me in didn't know how to cook either. And she started cooking with Tupperware. So there are more people out there that relate to that. So if you know somebody who relates to somebody else's story, maybe not your own, share it and be like, there's other people like that, and we help everybody. So, yes. All right, that was my tip. So are we going to do recognition now?
Yes, so the challenge is this. So those of
Oh,
you,
yes, challenge.
you can
Thank
still work on your iStory. That is great. So this is your challenge. So tomorrow and Wednesday, our challenge is you posting your iStory and a picture in our mega parties. Okay, so Extreme Stars do it in our mega party and Dreamcatchers post it in your Dreamcatcher mega party. Okay, so that is your challenge. You could do it tomorrow or you could do it Wednesday. All right. All right, so now we are going to get to recognition. And then we were going to breakout rooms. And then after that, we will see you guys tomorrow night, right? For mega party.
Yes, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern for the mega party. So make sure you guys are inviting your peeps. All right, 5 new people. Invite 5 new people.
All right.